Good morning, children. As we have done lesson number 1, The Little Duckling, from the reader book. So today we will start the workbook exercises. So open your English reader workbook. Open page number 3, The Little Duckling. Just see it carefully. Whichever questions I have crossed out, those questions are not included in the syllabus. So we will not do those questions. Question number A is not in the syllabus, so we will cross it out. We will start from question number B. Name the young ones of these animals. Choose from the box. Now you can see here one box is given. In this box the young ones of the animals are given. And below that the names of the animals are given like duck, sheep, deer, cow, hen, dog. We have to write the answers of these questions, like we have to write the young ones of these animals from this box. Is it clear to all? So let's start with the first one, duck. Who is the young one of a duck, or what is the young one of a duck called? That is duckling. You can write the spellings from the box itself. D-U-C-K-L-I-N-G. The second one is, the young one of a sheep is called lamb. L-A-M-B. Then number 3 is, the young one of a bear is cub. C-U-B, cub. Next is number 4. The young one of a cow is calf. C-A-L-F. Next is number 5. The young one of a hen is chick. C-H-I-C-K, chick. And the last is, the young one of a dog is called pup. P-U-P, pup. You can check the answers once again. Duck, duckling, sheep, lamb, bear, cub, cow, calf, hen, chick, dog, pup. Write the spellings carefully, don't make any mistakes, and write it in very neat handwriting. Now the next question is number C. See, some pictures are given, and below those pictures the names of those pictures are given. But some letters are missing in those words. So we have to fill in those letters. The question is, fill in the missing letters to name the pictures. The first one is bird. B and D is written in between. The blanks are there. In those blanks we will write I-R. B-I-R-D, bird. Second, pond. Write O and N in the blank. P-O-N-D, pond. In number 3, it is the picture of a duck. So we will write U and C in the blank. D-U-C-K, duck. Then number 4, that is the picture of a rabbit. So we will write A and I in the blanks. A and I in the blanks. So it will become R-A-B-B-I-T, rabbit. Then the next question is number 5. That is a picture of a tree. So in the blanks we will write double E. T-R-E-E, tree. And the last picture is of a nest. So we will write E and T in the blanks. N-E-S-T, nest. Now the next question is grammar fun. Like I have already told you what is a sentence when we were reading that lesson, The Little Duckling, from the book. In that also this sentence question was there. So I have explained you at that time. Again, I will tell you, when we join some words in a meaningful way that has meaning, that is called a sentence. And a sentence always begins with the capital letter and ends with the full stop. So move on to the next page. Now in this question number D, what we have to do is, whichever is a complete sentence, we have to put a tick mark on that. And whichever is not complete, means whichever sentence is not complete, whichever is incomplete, we have to put a cross on that sentence. So the first one is one sunny day, means it is not a complete sense. It is not making any sense. It doesn't have any meaning. So we will put a cross. The second one, a little duckling was. Again, this is an incomplete sentence, means it is not conveying us any meaning. So this is also cross. Number 3, she saw a bird. So this sentence is making a sense. It has a meaning. So here we will put a tick. Then number 4, the bird was in a tree. This is also making a complete sense, means it is having a meaning. So we will put a tick. Number 5, the tree, means this is incomplete sentence, means it doesn't have any meaning. So we will put a cross. Then the last one is, the duck liked to swim. This is the last sentence, means this has a meaning. So we will put a tick. So check your answers once again. Number 1, cross. Number 2, cross. Number 3, tick. Number 4, tick. Number 5, cross. And number 6, tick. Now we will move on to the next question. Rearrange the words to make sentences. Use capital letters and full stops. Like we have this kind of question we have done in the reader book also. That was in the grammar fun exercise. Question number H, if you remember. In the same way this question is there. The words are written in jumbled form. We have to write them in correct sequence. Moreover, we have to use capital letters and full stops. Like when we begin a sentence, as I told you, whenever we begin a sentence with the capital letter and the sentence ends with the full stop. So first one, Karan read 2 books likes. The answer is Karan likes to read books, full stop. So Karan, here in the question K is small, but we are beginning the sentence with Karan, and moreover it is a name of a person. So K will be capital. So Karan, K capital, Karan likes to read books. After books we will put a full stop. Second question, there many books in the library are. The answer is there are many books in the library. So here there T will be capital because it is in the beginning of the sentence. And after library we will put a full stop. Children, don't forget to put a full stop. The next question is, beautiful purse Granny has a. The answer is Granny has a beautiful purse. So for Granny we will use capital G because it has come in the beginning of the sentence. G will be capital and we will put a full stop after purse. Granny has a beautiful purse. The last sentence is, my vacation summer starts June in. We will write in proper sequence. My summer vacation starts in June. Means here M will be capital because it is in the beginning. This word is in the beginning of the sentence. So M will be capital. Then my summer vacation starts in June. June, it is the name of the month. So that's why J we will write capital. It is the name of the month. So J we will write capital, and after June we will put a full stop. My, M capital, because it is in the beginning of the sentence. Then June, J capital, because it is the name of the month. And after June we will put a full stop. My summer vacation starts in June. Full stop. So children, this was all there in this lesson from the workbook. So our lesson number 1, the little duckling from the reader book as well as from the workbook is complete. Better write it very neatly in your copies and books. Then revise it, read the lesson twice or thrice, try to understand it, learn the word meanings, and then learn the exercises from the book as well as from the notebook.